Many of you ask me, what is the VIN number? Well, the VIN number is this number over here, ZAR 932.000 and so on. And also we have here on this plate, we have the engine type. This is a A5000 engine. The 192 is a different thing. It has to do with the type of injection that the car has, the type of anti-pollution that the car has. So this car has a A5000 engine and the VIN number is over there, okay? Also, you can see the VIN number engraved on the chassis itself. In here, on the shock tower, on the right side, we can see the VIN number. This VIN number here is engraved on factory. It has to be very readable for the inspections, the MOTs and the security inspections on several countries. Now, what do I do to prevent this from rusting is to apply a thin coat of silicone grease, okay? Yes, it may stick a bit, but at least it's not rusted through. So from time to time, year after year, I pass a bit of silicone grease or some other synthetic grease to prevent this from disappearing or rusting through. Yes, today we are assembling here my strut bar, this upper suspension bar. In here in Portugal, this is quite a bit of a problem because it is illegal. Well, yes, I know some cars bring this from factory, but if you add this after you purchase your new car, this has to be legalized with your car. So one way that you may have to do that is to get the part number of this part. Normally is engraved on the part, in this case it is not. And get the image from the catalog, for example, and there are companies that do legalize this stuff outside of the dealerships. Dealerships are difficult to do this because this is not their expertise. They just sold this part and you have to assemble it. Yes, I know that sometimes these parts come assembled from the dealership. I myself did it tons of times, but times have changed and the laws have changed over the time of the years, and now we have to legalize these parts. This part here, it was red, if you remember. It was flaking so much that I decided to repaint it, but I did not did it myself. I asked my painter to do so, and I painted it with the color combination of the car itself. So it is a very, very beautiful blue, kind of blue color that I really, really, really love. We have this right and left screw here to adjust the bar to the shock towers, and you have to adjust the bar in such a way that the bar pushes out on the shock towers, okay? That is the main function of this bar. Not too much to damage the studs over there, but just enough to be snug, okay? Another thing that happens over the years with these cars, remember, they are actually around 20 years old now. And what's happening is these shock towers, some cars develop cracks along the upper strut mounts, the shock towers. Some say that this bar can prevent such happenings. Maybe I don't see well. Um, I don't see why not, and I don't see why yes. But what I do understand is most of these cars are lowered, and with lowered cars, sometimes people remove the bump stops. Yeah, that's bad. And even if you have the bump stops, if you are constantly crashing your spring, smashing your spring, the shock tower is the one that gets all the impact alongside with the top mount of the shock absorber. Okay, so be aware of that. Beware of your shock assembly. Beware of your shock tower. If you want to add this bar, it's a nice thing to have. It's very beautiful and pretty to see. And beware if in your case you have legal issues, make sure to solve them before you have bad news, okay? If you are new to my videos, these are my quick tips. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you are enjoying this. If you want to, please hit that like button, consider subscribe and share with your friends. Also, on the description below, there are a lot of informations that can be useful for you. I'm talking about quick tips, DIYs, electrical systems, diagnosing stuff, turbos, the brakes, so many things that you may want to know. So I'm adjusting here the bar outwards. Okay, the nuts are just hand tight. so they can move. Okay, now I want to adjust my nuts, okay, in the bar itself, and tighten this big nuts. See you next time, guys. Bye.